Welcome back to Eurosatory News. My name is Andrew White, and this afternoon I'm joined by Mr. Tamer SIRCALI. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Group Director at Turkish Armored Vehicle Specialist Otokar. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We'll dive straight in. Otokar has become a major international player in the armoured vehicle space. From your perspective, what are the key factors that have enabled your growth and sustained success on the global stage?
Thank you. Otokar is in the military business in the last more than 50 years, and currently we have more than 40 countries and more than 70 end users in all over the world in more than 5 continents. And I think we have more than 40,000 vehicles all over the world which are actively used now by these end users. And in the last 50 years, Otokar developed many vehicles in the military side, and the main concern is the compliance with the user requirements. This is the key criteria, I think, because we believe that each customer has different requirements, different climates, different geographies, and the mobility protection requirements are changing. So we never think that there will be 1 or 2 vehicles for everyone. We always think that there should be some platforms to be modified for the end users. So this is the main criteria for Otokar, and I think this is the critical aspect in this success. And Otokar is always active in Turkey and also in the export market in the last 50 years, and our export activities are increasing in the last 10 years. So we had many big contracts in different countries. Romania is one of them in the last years. And Otokar's footprint is increasing in Europe, in the Gulf, in the Asia. So I believe the success in this 50 years is the compliancy and the satisfaction in the customer side.
Can you go into any more detail about what's happening in Romania?
In Romania, we are in the local production site. We have delivered some vehicles last year, and now the purchase of the company is completed in Romania. Now we are actively manufacturing the vehicle, from the cutting to the welding to painting, assembly, and all the processes in Romania. And in the last month in BSDA, we exhibited our first local manufactured Cobra 2 in this exhibition. It's completely manufactured in the country, and now, as I said, the factory is active, and I believe we will be delivering many more vehicles in the coming months after now. So it's going well.
Fantastic, thank you. Your portfolio ranges from 4x4
Yes.
to tracked IFVs. What would you say are the most important capabilities and operational needs that you are being asked by your customer base, and how is Otokar adapting to those requirements?
As I said, the highest compliance for the customer requirements is very important for us. So as a result of this approach, we have a wide range of portfolio from 4x4 like 6 tons, then we have 4x4s like 8-9 tons, and then 12 tons, and then we have 19 tons MRAP, and then we have like 23 tons 6x6, and then 30 tons 8x8, and then 35-40 tons 8x8, and the tracked vehicles up to 45 tons, and plus we have some turrets. This is a very wide range, and we have many variants for this portfolio, and some of the vehicles have 30 different mission profiles. As I said, our main criteria is to provide the best and most compliant product to the customer, and we believe that the flexibility is very important. Flexibility for us and flexibility for the customer, because today we have set of requirements, but tomorrow it will change. So the vehicles are flexible for the change of the next years and the next periods, because the threat levels are increasing, the operational complexity is increasing, the electronics load on the vehicle is increasing. So our main target is to create a platform that provides today's requirement conditions, but plus some growth potential in the future.
Okay, so flexibility and modularity, obviously. Very
Yes,
important.
and operationality for different climates and geographies. Yes.
Thank you. Eurosatory brings together, huge number, 50,000 people. We
Yes.
have industry leaders, governments, academics, service leaders. What are you hoping to achieve at this year's events?
Eurosatory is one of the biggest exhibitions for our sector, for the defense industry, especially in the land platforms. It's one of the biggest. We are joining the exhibition in every 2 years. And we always meet with our customers, with our suppliers, technology providers, different partners, and we share our ideas with our defense colleagues. So in this exhibition, which is same with the previous years, I believe we will see many delegations from different countries. We have some critical projects these days, and we will have some critical meetings on those projects. In fact, it is a good opportunity to show our vehicles. We have 7 vehicles in the booth now. Plus, we will see our customers and meet with many people for the projects and the future opportunities. It's a good one to see many people in a short while.
Absolutely. Digitalization, integration of electronics on board the platforms is crucial today.
Yes.
How is Otokar, what is your approach to integrating modular protection, electronic architectures, smart maintenance logistics software on board your latest generation of vehicles?
In the past, like 15 or 15 years ago, the vehicle was a mobility vehicle, a mobility tool, which is providing you some protection. This was the simple way of military vehicles. But then some sensors and some electronic items developed, and the end users required those items in the battlefields. And then we started integrating such electronics, like the sensors and reconnaissance items, onto our vehicles. And then we have seen that this electronics is coming, and now it has come. There are the sensors, the AI, the electronics. Now the vehicle is not a simple vehicle anymore. It's the ballistic, the mine protection, mobility, and all the survivability features, plus the electronics. So now it's something like a moving computer. And because of this, in the last 10 years, we developed our own vehicle electronics system, which is the brain of the vehicle, including the harness and all the hardware and the software. So we have a huge team for the electronics. We are designing, developing, and also manufacturing those hardwares, and also writing the codes. So the critical thing for this electronics integration is, again, the flexibility and the modularity, I think. Now our vehicles, from 4x4 to tracked vehicles, are ready to accept many different types of electronics without any change on the vehicle. With some tunings and small modifications, we can accept and integrate different types of electronics. I think this is very critical. On the other side, we see that there is a sensor technology which has come, and the reconnaissance activities, CBRN activities, they are the must capabilities in the battlefield now. So we are creating new mission profiles on our new variants, and thankfully the modularity and the electronic system, I believe we are very quick in developing these new capabilities.
Okay. Looking ahead to the next decade,
Yes.
what would you say are the major trends that we will see in armored vehicles?
I think the next trend is related with electronics as today. The most popular one is the drones now. As a threat, you should be able to integrate the drones on your vehicles for different capabilities. For example, we are showcasing a vehicle 4x4 with a drone capability for reconnaissance purposes. But on the other side, we are working on anti-drone systems like 4x4, 6x6, 8x8, even tracked vehicles with some different turrets and active protection systems for the coming drone targets. So we should be active in 2 sizes for the drones and anti-drone sizes. But plus those, the digitization of the vehicles, the electronics and the software is more smarter now than the previous times. So we are integrating some AI implementations on the electronics, providing more data to end user. The more we use, more awareness to the end user and the commander in the vehicle. And the turrets are getting more and more capable of stabilization, firing accuracy. We are supporting those activities with some sensors and some smart applications. And in the future, there will be some remote controlled and autonomous vehicles. It's newly starting, so we are working on those capabilities. We are developing our own remote control capability. As an example, we have integrated a remote control system on our 8x8 vehicle for a mine operation. Now it's actively used in an army, and now we are working for the autonomous vehicles. We have a tracked vehicle which is like 15 tons, which is Alpar. It's an autonomous vehicle. We are working on it. It's not finished. We are in the mid stages of the project, but in the coming years, I believe it will be very active. And lastly, I believe the electrification of the vehicles is important. We have a sample of electric vehicle in the booth. These are the futures technologies, but we should embrace those ones today.
Fantastic. Fascinating to hear your thoughts, Mr. SIRCALI. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks so much. Thank you for your time.